So the Calgary real estate market continues to heat up. We're seeing a lot of investors from out of province looking to either move to Alberta or be able to invest in Alberta. And these investors are looking at all different product types, but especially condos. They're looking at Calgary condos because potentially they can pay cash and be able to get some sort of cash flow from it. So during this video, I'm going to look at items that investors or potential home buyers looking for primary residence should be aware of when looking at Calgary condos. My name is Andrew. I'm a residential and commercial realtor here in Calgary, Alberta. Let's go. Folks, I would encourage you to click and subscribe to my channel and provide helpful and insightful information on the Calgary real estate market. First thing that I would advise is I'd look at the condo documents. Specifically, I'm looking at the reserve fund, and looking at the financials to making sure that there is enough within the reserve fund that if something was to happen and there would be a major repair, that there's enough money to cover it. Some people don't understand it when they're looking at condos is everything that's inside the actual unit is the responsibility of the homeowner, but anything outside the unit, so the envelope of the building or anything exterior, is going to be for the actual condo, be covered in the condo fees. So if there's not enough in that reserve fund, the actual condo board will be in a levy placed on each unit to pay the balance. And so that could be, I've seen some up to where the actual seller has a loan that the new buyer has to assume up to like $20,000 and greater. And so make sure the board within the documents has a healthy reserve fund. Another thing to be aware of is look at the minutes. It should be monthly minutes, at least 2 years worth of monthly minutes. And look at potential. What are they talking about? Is there specific items that have been talked about that are potential repairs that are coming down the line? If you can get a hold of the minutes and get a good sense of what's happening within the board, how it's functioning, what's being discussed, what units are being bringing concerns, then you can kind of get an idea of, get ahead of any potential repairs or items that are being talked about as well. I always advise the potential buyers when they're looking at the documents to actually become part of the condo board, be one of the decision makers who are meeting in the monthly or quarterly meetings. Have some decision making, and then also you're on the inside of what's happening within the board, how it's being managed, how money's being allocated. And so the commitment is minimal, but you're being a decision maker. Another thing to be aware of is the condo, the foundation, post-tension cable. So post-tension cables, it reinforces the concrete concrete of the condominium structure, and it has to be, obviously it has to be uh, installed and maintained and correctly. Some insurance policies like CMHC might not ensure that if it is a post-tension cable. Reason being, once there's moisture that gets in there, the cables begin to erode, and as they erode, it becomes less safe and provide less structure to the foundation. So that's a major thing to be aware of, knowing is the foundation post-tension cable. When you're looking and reviewing the condo docs, there's condo doc reviewers who can go through all the documents, and it's usually for a fee, but they understand the legal terminology and they know what to look for, and they're able to provide some insight on what the documents that they've received. Plus, they're obligated, like they're backed by courts when it comes to their practice, and they have liability insurance and such. One thing that they do look at is they look at the loan disclosures and the actual statements, and statements that are setting out any deficiencies that the corporation has knowledge of at the time when you're requesting information on that specific condominium plan. As well, they'll go through the financials and the management company's agreement as well. So they're going through a lot of information that kind of saves you some headache, and so you're able to make an educated decision when purchasing your condo.